What you are about to hear is a hyper-condensed version of Game of Microphones episode 105, covering Game of Thrones season 7 episode 3, The Queen's Justice. Clips are out of context and may be out of sequence. For more, check out the full version. Subscribe to Game of Microphones at gameofmicrophones.com. Spoilers ahead.
The bastard of Winterfell. The dwarf of Casterly Rock.
Keeping the torch lit through the long night, it's Game of Microphones. With Lord Sterling, Sir Duncan, and Lady Rachel of House Fox.
Who drank the cup of poisoned wine?
Olenna.
Oh, that's tough.
Who drank the cup of poisoned wine?
I was like, wait. It was like the very last scene.
So many things happen in this episode too. Oh my god, we're at a breakneck pace in season 7 on Game of Thrones for sure.
Seriously.
Like John's
and on Game of Microphones.
Yeah, definitely.
So we asked Jamie for some advice. And Jamie's like, advice? Does she like it gentle or rough? A finger in the bum?
Oh my god. Made me think of my friend, one of my friends from college. He would say, I've got me finger stuck in me bum.
Oh my god.
I don't know why it just made me think of that.
So when she kissed Tyene, I was like, oh fuck. Yeah,
like holy shit.
Oh no,
right?
There is a reason she's wearing lipstick.
And it goes back to that, what I mentioned last week, how Nymeria Whip Girl got hung by her own whip, strangled by her own whip. You know, Obara got impaled on her own spear. This weapon that Ilaria has inflicted, had used against Cersei, killing her daughter, is now being used against Ilaria herself. The same method, clever Qyburn figuring out that it was the long
farewell.
Good farewell, yeah.
Ilaria single-handedly took out her daughter.
Yup.
She has someone to blame for that death. Like, I know she blames Tyrion for killing Joffrey, but I think her mom. And her mom. But I think deep down, Cersei. Well, that was a true one, but make sure the guards change the torches every few hours. I don't want her to miss a thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my fuck.
Next level, psychopathic, twisted, extreme shit, Cersei. Kind of a cool gig as an actress. Totally.
Cersei's little right-hand handmaiden.
It's weird with spelled kind of weird too. WYRD. Weirdleatherandmead.com. Check him out.
He has some amazing stuff.
Yeah, very talented.
Tyrion's like, last time I was here, I killed my father. And Davos goes, last time I was here, you killed my son.
Oh, so brutal. We get a gorgeous drone shot, and there's a drone flying near Jon and Tyrion, sort of giving us, it's like, first of all, this is a perspective we normally don't get. Drone shots flying around like this, like around people while they're doing stuff.
No, not at all. Right. I loved it.
So this shot serves a twofold purpose. One, it's showing off the amazing, incredible, unreal bridge location where they're shooting. Because I think it's a monastery. Gorgeous. It is, yes. Monastery of San Juan de Gastalugache. San Juan. And so, one, to show off the amazing location where they're filming, and two, the second purpose, hinting that there are dragons flying around, showing us a shot swooping past Jon and Tyrion, foreshadowing the imminent swoop of the dragon flying through. So ominous red woman music is playing, and Varys is like, what the fucking fuck? He's like, I hate those red priestesses. Ugh.
Ugh. Telling me I'm gonna die in this country?
Yeah, like, what do you know about my death, ho?
Can you please just give me the full story?
On to the throne room next, right?
Yeah.
So epic. Beautiful shots of the throne room.
Little dollop of Daisy on that throne.
Yes. If she's all about these pledges and stuff, bend the knee, then she would have to acknowledge Jon as being the rightful heir if she finds out the truth about Jon.
I would.
If she believes it to be true.
Yeah, that's true. She may not believe it.
Right. Yeah, she could be like, this is just fucking bullshit. Bran's making this shit up. But Bran, then again, would it be like, when you were 13, you like something happened to your pet dragonfly. You know what I mean? And Dany would be like, oh my God, he knows everything. Davos is awesome, man. You know, he's like, no, we know you don't need our help for King's Landing. You got dragons. You could storm the city tomorrow and it would fall. Fuck.
It's going to fall in a day.
Yeah. It's like, we almost took it and we didn't even have dragons. God damn. And Tyrion's like,
almost.
Yeah, Tyrion, equally as awesome as Davos.
And there's something like, she reminds me of like a child.
Right.
Like, she's very still. She's not moving. There's this giant, it's very cold in there. It's very dark.
Giant expanse of a room and nobody's around her. She's just by herself.
A
just
little
like
dollop of Daisy.
Yeah. Yeah, totally.
And I loved that because I think it was last episode that she says, I don't want to be queen of the ashes.
Yes, this very strongly parallels what Tyrion had said to her. You don't want to be queen of the ashes. She also does not want to be queen of the graveyard.
Never happened.
Yeah, the Dothraki have never crossed a sea. The wildlings have never crossed the wall, you know. So it's just funny, though, that he's prodding him with his stick. It's pretty great.
Jorah's like, I don't know anything about that. I just started feeling better.
Yeah.
It was probably the rest or maybe the climate.
Oh, my God. Tywin had built up Casterly Rock, like in their house from nothing. He built their army. He built Casterly Rock the way it is now, but he didn't build the sewers. Tyrion was in charge of that. And it turns out that Tyrion built a secret whore passageway for himself, which is a sneaky little way that they could go through this little crevice in the rocks down at the waterline.
Very, very sneaky, sir.
And to sneak up through a guard tower where it connects.
Sneaky, sneaky, sir.
And this is where Tyrion throws in his awesome Bronn reference. He says, Casterly Rock, the impregnable fortress. But as a good friend of mine once said, give me 10 good men and I'll impregnate the bitch.
Love it. She asks, is it done?
So sad. Oh, man, such a brutal question.
Yes, it is. And now the rains weep o'er our halls.
Oh, my God, that's hilarious.
So he kind of learned from his mistake with Robb.
Yeah, lure him into one place and then your army's an entirely different place.
And you fuck him on the other side.
Yep.
And we find that Jaime wields Widow's Wail.
Widow's Wail, yeah.
He really was a cunt, wasn't he?
Oh, you can always count on Olenna. He doesn't want to see her tortured or in pain. Like, he's at least making it as painless as possible, right?
Because he doesn't think she has anything to do with Joffrey's death.
Exactly. So he's sympathetic to her, and he's making a point of telling her that he's sympathetic to her on some level. So then when he learns the truth, it's even more of a slap in his face. He's like, I was surprised that he didn't pull out Widow's Wail and cut her head off.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I thought that sword was going to come out when she confessed.
Oh, damn.
Why not?
That would have been poetic. It was Joffrey's sword.
Right? And I think
that's why she was asking if that was Joffrey's sword, because she didn't want to die by it. I love when he says, you make me feel like I'm failing at brooding over failing.
Yeah, such a great line. He's such a wordsmith.
So fucking awesome.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And then we cut to Dany in dragon glass.
Yes, volcanic glass, obsidian. He says you have a tremendous amount of it here.
Why are we talking about glass, Tyrion?
Yeah, we just lost 2 major allies.
This is why I'm talking to Jon Snow, girlfriend.
Yeah. And what does the king in the north want with all this dragon glass?
Well, it can be turned into weapons to kill the White Walkers that he's so freaking out about, like,
or destroy them or something. I'm not sure about the nomenclature.
Whatever the nomenclature is for that whole situation.
Like it's another little clue for when Dany does find out the truth. All these little things are going to pop into place, and she's going to know that Jon is really Rhaegar's son based on these little details. You know, the dragons liking him, the fact that he is good at killing but doesn't like it. Melancholy demeanor.
She will not be able to deny it.
Yeah.
Because we get that next episode in the cave where they get really close and you can just kind of feel the heat between them.
Yeah, definitely.
So I think she's purposely like not looking at him because he makes her
fiery in her loins.
Yeah, uncomfortable, like nervous.
Right. Her stomach's fluttering. And
yeah, it just a sensation that she probably wasn't expecting to have with him. So
that's so funny. Yeah, because she's going to realize that he's everything that she wants, you know?
Yeah.
In terms of strategic value and just as a hunk of man meat.
A man. Yeah.
Yeah. And then, oh my God, she walks up to him, right? And he's sitting there on this gurney.
Sansa.
Hello, Sansa.
Like, ew, why do you have to say it like that?
Yeah, he's like Brannable Lecter.
I know.
He's just like Hannibal Lecter tied to the board, like a prisoner, immobilized on a slab.
Sansa's like, how do you know all of this? And he goes, the three-eyed raven told me. She's like, I thought you were the three-eyed raven.
Yeah, you just said you were the three-eyed raven.
He goes, it's complicated, okay? It's fucking complicated.
It's complicated.
Bran's Facebook status is, it's complicated.
Totally. Totally.
Da 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 da.
It's the motherfucking D-O-double-G.
Snoop Dogg.
Tyrell. All right, that's our show, episode 105. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Yes, thanks, you guys. We love you.
Definitely. And a huge thank you to John Bailey, the epic voice guy from the Emmy-nominated Honest Trailers, for announcing our show. If you'd like to donate or subscribe to support us, you can go to paypal.me/GOM podcast or patreon.com/GOM podcast to donate an amount of your choosing. There are links to both at gameofmicrophones.com.
Doing some online shopping? Go to gameofmicrophones.com and click on our link to Amazon. As an Amazon associate, we earn from qualifying purchases.
Any contribution you make helps, and you can help secure the continued existence of Game of Microphones. We'd like to thank our patrons, Sir Matthew of House Repp, Lady Lucy of House Roberts, Lady Candace of House Tews, Lady Teri of House Theodore, Lord Jeff of House Allen, Sirenicide, Lord John of House Grilz, and Luke, the Low Duke. We'd also like to thank Lord Bryson of House Wolf for your generous donation. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. We love you.
And make sure to check out Sirenicide, the serialized horror drama podcast featuring me and Archmaester Stitches. Go to sirenicide.com and download it wherever you get your podcasts.
We also want to give a huge thanks to Lady Lisa of House Sky, High Romancer. She has been key behind the scenes working to get our website, gameofmicrophones.com, up and running. And she's also a totally tubular artist.
Yeah.
You can check out all of her work at fineartsbylisa.com. She's also on Instagram and Facebook /fineartsbylisa.
Next episode, we'll be covering Season 7, Episode 4, The Spoils of War. And you know what that means? The loot train battle. Inbound.
I can't wait.
Yeah, give it a watch. Exactly. Give it a watch and send us your thoughts. We'd love to read them on air. If you'd like to call, you can call us at 813-JOFFREY. That's 813-563-3739.
If you would like to write in, you can email us at ravens@gameofmicrophones.com.
Check out our Facebook page at facebook.com/GOM podcast.
Imp You can also listen to Game of Microphones on YouTube, BitChute, and Steemit. Just search for Game of Microphones to find our channel. Likes, comments, and shares are also greatly appreciated.
We're also on Twitter, Instagram, Gab, and Minds at GOM Podcast.
And we're on Tumblr too at Game of Microphones.
All right, that's our show.
Thanks for listening. Will there be pain?
No, I made sure of that.
That's good. I'd hate to die like your son, clawing at my neck, foam and bile spilling from my mouth, eyes blood red, skin purple. It must have been horrible for you as a Kingsguard. As a father. It was horrible enough for me. A shocking scene. Not at all what I intended. You see, I had never seen the poison work before. Tell Cersei. I want her to know it was me.